Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Atlanta. Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Atlanta. There's a lot of good Easter energy going on right now. Lots of joy. Please rise in body or in spirit. We're going to sing together, Lo, the earth awakes again. There you go. Patrick can play the little ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go. Fantastic. Lo, the earth awakes again. Alleluia. From the winter's bond and pain. Alleluia. Bring relief and flower and spread. Alleluia. To adorn this happy day. Alleluia. Once again the word comes true. Alleluia. All the earth shall be made new. Alleluia. Now the dark old days are run. Alleluia. Spring and gladness are before. Alleluia. Change then mourning into praise. Alleluia. And for dirges anthems raise. Alleluia. Our spirits soar and sing. Alleluia. Our hearts leap with the spring. Alleluia. This is a song I've been singing for all of our truth to power. Let the life I lead speak for me. Let the life I lead speak for me. Let the life I lead speak for me. When I'm lying in my grave and there's nothing more to say, let the life I lead speak for me. Let the work I do speak for me. Let the work I do speak for me. When I'm lying in my grave and there's nothing more to say, let the work I do speak for me. Let the love I give speak for me. Let the love I give speak for me. When I'm lying in my grave and there's nothing more to say, let the love I give speak for me. Let the friends I have speak for me. Let the friends I have speak for me. And when I'm lying in my grave and there's nothing more to say, let the friends I have speak for me. Let the life I lead, let the life I lead speak for me. Let the life I lead speak for me. When I'm lying in my grave and there's nothing more to say, let the life I lead speak for me.
Welcome to Easter Sunday at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Atlanta. We invite you to sit towards the center and get comfortable together and make sure that there are empty seats on the aisles for folks coming in, and we will find a place for you. So I am Reverend Taryn Strauss. I use she, her pronouns. I am the senior minister here at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Atlanta, this holy community where we come together to transform lives through courageous action and to make soulful connection. And you can know our mission because you can see it on the t-shirts of some of the children who are participating in the Easter egg hunt today. We did say that the mission statement would need to fit on a t-shirt so we could all know it and live it, so we could all come to understand what it means to be a people who are transforming lives, and thus the community, the city, the state, and the world. And even if it's just our lives, we are transforming. It is holy and it is good. So welcome to this Easter Sunday at UCA, where we celebrate the rebirth of the abundant earth in springtime, where we celebrate the resurrection of hope, and we celebrate the life and the afterlife of Jesus of Nazareth. Now, I want you to hear just how welcomed you are into this congregation. If you are wondering if this is a place where you can be, I want you to know that your Christianity is welcome here. And I want you to know your atheism is welcome here. Your agnosticism, your Judaism, your Buddhism, your Muslim identity, your Hinduism are all welcome here in this community, in this faith, where we love beyond belief, my friends. There are some more seats. There's seats right there. And I want you to hear that your autism is welcome here.
Openly, triumphantly, I shall stand with great theatricality.
Your autism, which makes you beautiful, brilliant, productive, friendly, a wonderful contributor to society, or simply a person of worth and dignity and value, regardless of your contributions to society, okay? But simply because you are human, you are holy. Our humanity, see, here in Unitarian Universalism, we believe and we proclaim that our humanity is the reason we are worthy of dignity, love, and care.
And dogs so too.
And all of us, we believe that all of us are welcomed at love's table, all genders, all races, all ages. So get on in here and be loved. Get on in here into this place of loving. And pardon us, we've had some technical difficulties today with our speaker system. So we've got these big speakers here, and Jeep Hook, who is once again the hero of Easter. So grateful to Jeep and to our AV team, so we can all be heard. And at this time, it is my deep honor to welcome my cousin, the Easter Bunny, to come and light our chalice. Spiritual cousin.
Better watch out, there's a giant feral Lego wolf on stage.
Please join me in saying the chalice lighting words. May the light of this flame illuminate our tradition of seeking, invite all who yearn for acceptance, and ignite our passion for justice and peace.
Okay, so I wonder if you know what this is.
Dallas,
Technically, scientifically, yes. What else though? So if I turn it this way, what is it? Cascarones. Yes, this is a cascarones. At this time of year, cascarones are a pagan custom of Mexico and the American Southwest. They are eggshells that are carefully hollowed out and then painted, dyed, and stuffed with things such as confetti, perfume, lavender, sage, and then resealed with tape. And we are going to find out a little bit later what you do with these. And some of you know what's coming if you've been here before. So I wonder, when I say Easter, what else comes to mind other than eggs? What are some images or symbols that come to mind when I say Easter? Bunnies, eggs, flowers, chocolate. What? Hats. Oh, yes. Easter hats. I missed that. Can we bring that back? Can we bring back Easter hats? I love that. Yes, Easter. Easter is one of the most holiest days, or one of, if not the holiest day of the Christian year, where the life and resurrection of Jesus are celebrated. And so you might be wondering then where the bunny and the eggs fit into that picture. Well, I'm going to tell the story. So you can't. So I'm going to ask you to wait there, and you can let me know if I said it right. Okay. So Easter comes from an ancient pagan holiday called Ostara, and Ostara is still celebrated today by modern pagans at the spring equinox. And Ostara was the name of the goddess of spring in Germany. Now, the Anglo-Saxon name for Ostara was Eoster. Kind of sounds like Easter, doesn't it? Yeah. But what about the bunny and the eggs, Laura Beth? Okay, so the story of Ostara will shed some light on this. One day, there was a little girl who found a baby bird, and the baby bird was dying in the cold. It only had light little feathers, so it couldn't keep itself warm. And the little girl knew that if she could only find the goddess Ostara, that the goddess would be able to help. Well, the little girl found the goddess and said, "Oh, please, goddess Ostara, can you save this baby bird?" And the goddess replied, "Can't you see that I'm busy right now? I've got stuff to do. I've got trees to help bloom. I've got flowers to help grow. I don't have time for your baby bird." But the little girl persisted. Please help me help this baby bird. It wouldn't take much for you. You're a goddess." So the goddess waved her arm, and just like that, the bird turned into a bunny. And bunnies have warm, fluffy coats, don't they? They don't have light little feathers like birds. And so the bunny, a little confused about the new transformation, but so much more comfortable in its new identity, hopped off into the woods. And now, here's the real magic. The bunny each year, about this time, this springtime, remembers that the goddess saved its life. And it remembers that a child was the one who helped make sure that that bunny was safe. And the bunny remembers that it was once a bird. And so it does what? Lays eggs. Yep, it lays colored eggs in honor of the colors that Ostara brings. And it brings those eggs particularly to the children because of that little girl. So, like a duck-billed platypus. So, speaking of colored eggs, cascarones, the custom is to take one out on Easter morning and surprise a loved one by cracking the egg over that person's head. As the insides run down, they are blessed with love and luck and new life of the season. Just as Ostara blessed the bird-turned bunny, and the bunny blesses the persistence of children. So I'm wondering, who would like to be blessed with love and luck and new life this morning? Any volunteers? I'm seeing one back here. Is that Laurel? Laurel, come on up. Anybody else? Henry? Am I seeing Henry? Yeah? And yes, over here. I don't know your name, but come this way. Oh, that's Zora. Come on up, Zora. Yes. Okay. You're gonna come all the way up here. You're gonna take the steps. It doesn't hurt, I promise. It's not a yoke. Okay, unfortunately, I only have three. So Henry, would you help me instead? So I'm going to show you how to do it so that it doesn't hurt. Okay. So I'm going to have you stand up here. So Zora, can you face that way? And Laurel, we're all going to face out that way. We're going to face out that way. Yeah, and then we're going to face out this way. Okay? So I'm going to do it, and then I'll let you follow me. Okay, so I'm going to start with Laurel. Are you ready? Yes. Awesome. So Laurel, we bless you with love and luck and new life this spring. Yay!
That was a pretend egg?
It's an actual egg. So you have to crush it before you hit their head. That's the secret, okay? So Zora, we bless you with love and luck and new life this season. Yeah, really good. There we go! Woo! Awesome. And what is your name? Hugo. Are you ready? No, you don't want it? You don't have to do it. Do you want to squeeze it? Do you want to try and squeeze it and break it? No. I think Hugo's just going to watch. We're going to watch it. We're going to do Henry after all. Okay. So Henry, we bless you with love and luck and new life this season. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So will you help me remember that each of us can bring more love, more life, more light into this world, that we can each do that? Can you help me remember that? Great. Okay, so at this time, I'd like to invite the Welch family to the chancel to lead us in this morning's movement prayer. We invite you to rise as you are able and willing and join us. Come up this way. First, we bow to honor the spirit of life. We lift our arms and embrace the gifts of spirit. We bring these gifts unto ourselves with gratitude and breathe and smile. We share these gifts with the world. We remember to be present, honor, embrace, gratitude, share, be present. Amen. Blessed be. So at this time, we would like to invite our children 3rd grade and under to exit and join preschool or their creative workshop for this morning. And please note the location for these is just down the hall on the 1st floor. And as our children recess, please take this opportunity to greet your neighbor, especially someone you haven't met.
Risen by Jan Richardson. If you are looking for a blessing, do not linger here. Here is only emptiness, a hollow, a husk where a blessing used to be. This blessing was not content in its confinement. It could not abide its isolation, the unrelenting silence, the pressing stench of death. So if it is a blessing you seek, open your own mouth. Fill your lungs with the air that this new morning brings, and then release it with a cry. Hear how the blessing breaks forth in your own voice, how your own lips form every word you never dreamed to say. See how the blessing circles back again, wanting you to repeat it, but louder. How it draws you, it pulls you, it sends you to proclaim its only word. Risen, risen, risen.
Let us put hands on hearts and feel the heartbeats. Connection to life. Breathe in peace. Breathe out love. Say to yourself silently, I will love myself. I will love others. And this love can heal our world. We send the strands of this love outward to Bruce Gaunt, whose brother, Ned Gaunt, passed away on April 12th in Duluth, Minnesota at the age of 85. Bruce appreciates your cards of care and your condolences at this time. And we send this love outward to Jay and Liam Greenemeyer, who share that Cullen John Greenemeyer came crashing into their lives 5 weeks early, last Sunday after an emergency C-section. Despite all the surprises, both mom and baby are home. Well, actually, they're here, happy and healthy without any time in the NICU. So welcome to Cullen John Greenemeyer. There is someone who is on your heart today, someone in your life who is struggling right now, someone who is ill or grieving, someone who is afraid. someone who is lonely. Bring this person into your heart. Hold their image in your mind's eye now. Write their name into the live chat, or uplift their name. Speak it out loud into this sacred cloud of witnesses now. May all beings find connection. May all people find comfort. May all of us find more ways to be more loving. Spirit of life, love eternal, we rest in holy gratitude. We surrender to a mystery beyond ourselves, asking forgiveness for our mistakes, for those times when we have been too selfish or thoughtless. Breathing in and out, we offer and receive grace. We begin again in love. We forgive ourselves and we forgive each other. Now let us calm our bodies and our minds. We breathe in peace, nice big breath, and we exhale. We relax into this space that our intentions make sacred. We enter into the silence. It's been a gorgeous spring week in Georgia that we have all enjoyed, and we've been going on some springtime walks as a family. And as I've been walking around the blooms and blossoms, I've been turning over a phrase in my mind. The phrase is shrinking violet. This is a Victorian era term for someone who cowers behind others, too timid to be seen. Yet, is that what violets do? I mean, I have seen violets sprayed across meadows and lawns, fully turned outward to the sunshine, towards the world, as if to say, I am here. Spring has arrived, and after the long frost, We are breaking free, and we shall bloom. This is our time to bloom. Not to shrink against the wannabe king of America, not to shrink ourselves in fear, nor quietly acquiesce because of our commitment to status quo living. No. This is our time, my friends, to bloom, to proclaim ourselves, to spread the wings of our faith and our values, and not to shrink, but to grow like the blossoming violet, not shrinking, like the courageous violet. This Sunday, our plate is going to our Growth Initiatives Fund at UCA. This fund supports our fantastic Pilgrim Art Gallery. If you haven't seen this show, I hope you spend some time with it today. This fund supports our outreach to new communities that find a holiness and a soulfulness here in our sanctuary, in our gallery spaces, and in our ministries. This fund allows us to innovate mid-year to make ourselves known to newer communities and to show ourselves to the world. You've heard me talk about billboards recently. Well, maybe today we can pull together enough money for a billboard campaign. I don't know. We'll see. Something. But what I do know is that this is no time to hide, nor to shrink ourselves. Amen? This is our time to be like the vivacious violet and bloom. This morning's offering will now be given and most gratefully received.
I am alone, I am searching, I'm hungering for answers in my time. I am balanced at the brink of wisdom, I'm impatient to receive a sign. I move forward with my senses open, imperfection, it be my crime. In humility I will listen, we're all swimming to the other side. We are living beneath the great big dipper, and we are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. And we can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. On this journey through thoughts and feelings, binding intuition, my head, my heart, I am gathering the tools together. I'm preparing to do my part. All of those who have come before me band together and be my guides, loving lessons that I will follow. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living beneath the great big dipper, and we are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever, and we're all swimming to the other side. Where get there, we'll discover all of the gifts we've been given to share have been with us since life's beginning, and we never noticed they were there. We can balance at the brink of wisdom, never recognizing that we've arrived. Loving spirits will live together, and we're all swimming to the other side. We are living beneath the great big dipper, and we are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain, and we can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever, we're all swimming to the other side. Loving spirits will live forever, we're all swimming to the other side.
Please join me in dedication of our offering to the
the
work of this congregation, which is weaving a tapestry of love and action we call community. We dedicate our lives, and these are offerings.
So, I have been thinking about being disappeared, what it means to be disappeared, just taken, kidnapped, actually, right off the streets, near your home, near your church, in front of your family, in front of your child. And I don't really understand those who say, if it happens to someone like Rumeysa Öztürk or Mohsen Madawi, it could happen to you. I don't really understand that, because it is happening to you. It is happening to me. It is happening to us. And I don't mean to erase my privilege and to say we are all equally vulnerable, because we are not. But what I mean is that if you believe we are all interconnected, if you believe we are all one body of humanity, inextricably connected in a network of mutuality, interdependent, well, then it is happening to us. And it is happening to us right now. And if you still feel removed and safe, well, maybe it does need to be someone you know. But I think your Unitarian Universalist faith in the interconnected web is enough for you to understand, to feel in your bones that it is happening to you, and it is happening to us. The way this fascist regime is dehumanizing Kilmar Abrego Garcia by calling him a terrorist and a gangster, the way others are trying to say he is a family man, a good person who has paid his taxes and contributed to his community, friends, it does not matter one way or the other. You know that. You know that. No one should be forcibly removed from the sidewalks of our towns in the United States of America in 2025. This is easy. No one should be shipped off to a Salvadoran gulag, stacked up bodies against bodies, nearly naked, forced into shaving their hair, wearing nearly diapers and little else? No one. You know this. If this reality does not chill you to the bone, then I invite you to visit the Holocaust Museum while it's still open and spend some time understanding just where we are. Now, I know this is not the joyful opening to the Easter sermon you were hoping for. But it is difficult, I don't even think it's really possible, actually, to get to Easter without talking about the crucifixion moment, without talking about Good Friday and Maundy, Thursday, and Sad Saturday. That's not what it's called. Holy Saturday. Without talking about the torture, the public humiliation, the lies about the character, the spectacle of that torture. This is happening now. And it is a spectacle because we are watching it. We are morally injured by it, and yet we are invited into complicity. As I said a couple of weeks ago, we are the walking wounded due to the moral injury being done to us. Jesus of Nazareth was murdered by the state for his growing in popularity belief that people should never be enslaved, that neighbors should treat one another equally, that all should be given loaves and fishes, and there is actually enough money for there to be no hunger. He was a radical activist who successfully preached a different world. But he is not the one who brought that world into being. They tortured him, they killed him, and they disappeared him. Follow me. They disappeared his body. When his followers went to the tomb, he was gone. My interpretation is that the Romans found where his followers had brought his body and they removed it, trying to tamp down any hope, trying to snuff out his followers' attempts to anoint him, to care for his body, to love him, and to keep his dream alive. You see, I believe the most important keepers of Jesus' revolution have always been the women. Like Mary Magdalene and Joanna and Mary, those women, Mary, the mother of the Apostle James, those women who went to find his body so they could wash him and bury him properly. They were the ones who did not let him disappear. They did not let him disappear. They were searching for a blessing, and what they found was nothing. And so the blessing had to come out from within them, you see. Their mouths had to carry on the prophetic words of Jesus, speaking truth to power. They had to share the word. They had to find scribes to write it down. They had to pass along the message, not of death, not of defeat, but miracle. Rather than saying, they have taken his body, they have disappeared him, they said, he has risen. So shall we rise. Amen? Amen. We shall not let empire have the last word. Not today. We shall not let the powers that be tell us what is true. We shall not let them overwhelm our deepest commitments, the ones to health and science, our commitments to the United States Constitution's promise of due process and habeas corpus for all people. All people. We shall not let the oligarchy have the last word on the existence of transgender people and the spectrum of gender. Nor will we allow them to criminalize migration. Nor will we allow them the final say on what makes a real American. We are a nation of immigrants. We are a nation of racial diversity, and nothing can change that. There just is no going back, at least not without compliance and complicity. But we know. We know from Mary Magdalene, from Joanna and Mary and those first disciples that even after the crucifixion, even after the torture, after the terror, after the moral injury, the deeper blessing arrives. It comes from us. Your moral outrage, fiery and unstoppable, is the blessing. When you declare enough is enough, when you take your moral outrage out to the streets, when you attend the town hall and tell your representative how to represent you, when you call your reps and senators every single day, like I did last week, and tell them to join Senator Van Hollen and go get Kilmer Abrego Garcia back and return him home. If we are carrying the blessing forward, then next week's delegation to El Salvador should be a 737 full of senators. All of them. It's when you get 20 new voters registered by summer and then 20 more after that. It's when you make your 5calls.org to your representatives. It's when you write eloquently to the editor of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution about the things you care most about. Regimes just like the one Jesus faced, like the one we are facing now, they are only trying to see what they can get away with. Everyone has a blessing to offer to this world that will shape what happens next. Those who were part of earlier movements from years gone by, and those who have never joined a movement in their lives. Christians proclaim that he is risen, so that we can hear that when we rise, not even death can overwhelm love and justice. Not even death is the end of resistance and revolution and the movement. So please take up the blessing of this moment, this Easter moment, and be a part of the resurrection. Join the resurrection of hope. Join the resurrection of justice. Join the resurrection of due process. Join the resurrection of our inalienable rights. My 9-year-old son knows just what that means. He knows that means those are the rights secured by the U.S. Constitution, and they are unearned. They are just the rights we have: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let us resurrect it all and let freedom live, because we have risen.
Below me I feel no ocean, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean. Still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing
not get the final word. Fascism does not get the final word. Empire does not get the final word. This is the day when the word was passed down across the generations, through the millennia, undeniable and unbreakable. Love has risen. We have risen. So join the rising.
I give thanks to the